To Benin Naija TV, where you get the latest news and entertainment in Edo State and Nigeria. Where my country people in this our channel, we dey bring the latest gist and entertainment. If not today be the first time when you dey pass the post for our channel, make you help us subscribe and also share. Thanks. My country people, we don't come back again with another update. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you watch us from. Yes, so my country people, our lovely brother Igbogun can't give the reason why Obaseki, social media supporter and SSA, they preach Labour Party and obedient leadership. Say because Obaseki, in case when he go hard for governorship, make it for get leg for House of Assembly. And he also talk about Peter Obi. Say this is not the time, the right time for Peter Obi go to win presidency. Say although say na young man na Peter Obi be, say but him also love to support young people. Say but this is not the right time for Peter Obi. So he also talk about other vital things when you get to know. So make it not be say na me con dey preach am, na me con dey talk am as e be. So make we hear from Igbogun. And if you dey come across our channel Benin Naija TV for this very first time, if you never subscribe, make you also help us subscribe and help us to share the broadcast. Thanks.
The matter will bring me come out this afternoon. Basically, not be to come speak English, not be to come discuss political theories, not be to come really talk about BB grammar this afternoon. No, waiting carry me come out to come, conscientize our people, because it is very good that our people are very, very much informed about antecedents that is currently beclouding our political space. Matters where they sub for our political space, where they happen, where they relate to our governance, and where they relate to issues where they affect us as a people. As you all may know, our governor became governor under the platform of the APC, and while he was governor under the APC, he had differences with his party leadership, and he ran over to PDP, and PDP gave him suko. You have heard the likes of Governor Nyesom Wike, who is a very proud South leader, speak about our governor. I wouldn't be deliberating much on that this afternoon. You have also heard more about same party leadership, talk more about our governor and his, dictatorial style of leadership, particularly when it has to do deal with the democratic environment. This very afternoon, matter will carry me come out, just as the caption goes. Wetin make our governor supporters, particularly those ones where you go see say they say they be SSA, those ones where you go see say they say they be SA, those ones where they appoint as SA on media, some of them they appoint as SA on projects. Wetin make all of them all of a sudden within the last 2 weeks they don't talk about obedient Obi movement of Obi and Labour Party. Now that matter na him bring me come out, because very many of our people they dance to the political message of we want a new Nigeria. Everybody want make Nigeria new, but if you want to get a new Nigeria, you don't need to repeat an old system or a member or a participant in the old order. But very few of our people, they want to go by the political language of Peter Obi, saying that there's economic differences and we need to push Nigeria from being a consuming country to a productive country. That is waiting make them, they want to talk. Say they want make we change Nigeria from where Nigeria be, from consumption to production. And virtually any right-thinking person will mean well for Nigeria go want support that message. And as you all know, Peter Obi no be new politician. Peter Obi don first dey for APGA he go PDP he go Labour Party, and Labour Party now they don give am presidential flag. Obi movement don start. But our governor, where everybody knows say our governor was once APC, our governor moved to PDP, and till date our governor never announced say he don't leave PDP. But our governor come the champion, the cause of obedience. And I go let una know the reason why our governor dey do that one, because very many people they think say our governor interest now for the matter we border on change. Na lie. When I know say Edo State House of Assembly, since the creation of Edo State, don they witness the first time be say 9 members they preside over the interest of 24 of them. And when I know the way they take inaugurate people around 11 p.m. in the night, some of them they carry for short knicker, and some of them be say after they swear they say they carry them at gunpoint, make they go swear they go swear them into the House of Assembly. So very many people never still know say our governor they play anti-party because of say he get the interest of Nigeria at heart. That's a lie. Our governor is playing anti-party very simple because our governor they play anti-party because say our governor not really how I want to put the language now. I want to talk about PG so I go down well with everybody. Our governor they play anti-party because he won't protect the Edo State House of Assembly, knowing fully well say they not be camp and Obede Yama camp. They don't floor them for court. They don't win them for court. So governor no fit put those people, those hallelujah boys when want put so that they no go fit on the ask a question of waiting how you don't manage the House of Assembly come 2023. Governor don't go feed candidates for Labour Party. And we all know they say we did this Edo State. Labour Party no get when they for do primaries. Labour Party no get when they for pick a date or a venue where they say they conduct primaries. Where they can't get candidates with the House of Assembly. However, governor still go corner go feeding candidates where we see some of their names where they fly up and down for social media. So this now can be the issue. We make us the talk. Because our governor now, since for the last 4 years now, nobody don't feel carry out oversight. Nobody don't feel carry out oversight of waiting how governor take to spend money. The only thing we will see now say governor will carry some people where they talk to where be SSC, some of the BSCs, where they talk about projects when they do, where they go to show projects the governor they do, and all of these projects nobody will be say is supposed to be the House of Assembly, where the House of Assembly don't carry and go oversight. Say as House of Assembly members they go see carry out oversight of wetin governor they do. They go make sure say wetin governor saying the input for budget 9 they do. We never see am for those states. The little they see say governor they go submit a budget and the budget that they approve am. Governor they go submit loan request and the loan request that they approve am. We never see where they tell us wetin governor use the money wey they don't accrue to the government take do for we state. But inside all of those things, governor don't look and say as a smart man say where Nigerians want really vote for, okay, na Labour Party. Make we quick fold candidates for that Labour Party. Make we see so that by the time we say when we put candidates there, if they can't win for the presidential election, they go see use that mantra to make they come and can't win for House of Assembly. And by the end of the day, our governor, 9 boys, 9 don't win for the Labour Party. By that time, Lagos Edo State House of Assembly will consider for inside armpit, as the case may be. Now that one we see we. Some of us say no, we must come out to begin to conscientize people, because many of our Nigerian people don't really understand how our politics they go. Particularly many young Nigerians, they don't really know. We don't of age, they politically inclined. Some of them they don't really understand, how our democracy take the go. Now I don't see say for this our broadcast this afternoon, one Osaze we just they comment. It doesn't make me go join the Obi movement. I'm not a boy, so I know Obi is a boy. and Obi can belong to the Obi movement. But as for me, I am well informed, and I know the antecedent of Peter Obi, and I know his capacity and capability, and I know that at this point in time he's not the right man for the job. But before we come to talk about that one, I want to read it in or shall we just drop now? Or shall we just drop comment now? Say, Emmanuel, I want you to lead a group for me in this coming election. I will sponsor you guys under Obi movement. I will call you later. Okay, now that one our person just dropped. Now that one I don't think it's possible. When are you going to work for when are you going to for work a leading party? Okay, this one the talk when I want to support a leading party. The other one, the one fella, whatever, say you just talk nonsense. You know, a lot of things. But I don't see the Osawi comment here. Osawi comment not be in line with what they discuss. He see they believe say the Obi movement now basically want to change Nigeria. But I tell you frankly speaking, that is not possible. Yes, very good say young Nigerians don't really wake up to their consciences to say they want support who they believe in. Very good. I am in total support of that. So the truth there we say as they get their PVC, may they say they know how the political differences be for the state. But don't forget say under APC our governor win 24/24, but he refused to swear in House of Assembly members. That one now for one side. Under PDP, our governor still also refused to carry the party leadership way welcome am into PDP, give am umbrella, make him take win elections. Our governor refused to carry them along. These are all the issues. But every Edo person must understand whether Peter Obi win federal election. That one don't mean say Peter Obi get influence over Edo state government. Edo state government is an independent institution of its own. And the politics wey our government don't play for Edo state government. Now the politics wey some of us they see am as say governor they pocket our resources to himself. And thereby governor no want anything, any form of hindrance or any form of checkmate. Now make you don't hear our governor don't they preach about the issue of obedient movement. Say anywhere they go in friends talk about obedient movement. If you go carry out your own preliminary investigation, you look into the House of Assembly members with the Labour Party don't mago put for there, you go see and say all the people wey dey there na people wey dey support Obaseki. And one go ask question, why they no come fit contest under the same party where the governor belong to? That one na for one area. We dey come back to that area. I don't manage try analyze this whole scenario where they play. Say the reason we make our governor they support Peter Obi or they talk about Peter Obi movement, and because say in one use that platform take hold those House of Assembly for armpit, the same way he don't take hold on with 9 members and fighting APC and fighting PDP over the period of time. Now he don't nicodemously want to take charge of Labour Party. When I say they take go gather the people for Ring Road, say they are obedient, let them come and vote. This is the first time we are seeing a political leader as a governor in the state that is canvassing support for another party where his own candidates just won primaries and they've been in court to authenticate their victory, and now the court cases have not yet elapsed. You are seeing the governor saying that party members should sway their swords, and we also see the governor announcing another political movement that the people are not believing in. So the question to ask in all of this, how do you commiserate this with development or developmental strives in the state? That one na for one area. Now we don't try to talk about say make Edo people know say the interest will make our governor come out they talk say Obi movement, not because he want me Obi be president. No. Now article when he support during the last primaries when he go for presidential election, Obi was in the party. Nobody heard him talk about Obi one day, not until when article don't win and Obi don't also win for Labour ticket. Now and he don't fit candidates for inside the Labour ticket for House of Assembly seat. Now he come begin to talk about Obi. That about now our governor don't travel, so we go leave him for there. Now I want go into another key area wey be say now wetin dey bother me most, wetin come make all our governor social media people all of a sudden then come dey preach Obi movement. Then come you see that they have now forgotten about how they preached about the performing governor, talking about his performance and all that. So why is it that all of a sudden they are now derailing? Is it that anywhere the governor goes they go, or is it that the governor had told them to be doing that, or is it that they are convinced by what they are seeing? This is not the question I go really want me to ask, because I believe say the Edo democratic and political space don't go beyond the sentimental era where we say people go to hear truth, they go say because of say they don't believe in the process, make them keep quiet. No, our Edo people, particularly those in diaspora, now they want bamboozle again. For me, I don't feel wise before. I know so when Obaseki come for second tenure, he will not have anything to offer the political space, and that is why I'm not surprised to date that these are the things that we are currently experiencing. So my conscious Edo people, me, I go the talk am as e be. Where they say Obi wan come rescue Nigeria, the people, the rescue team follow for the people the way they don't nominate for Edo State House of Assembly under the Labour Party, where they don't preach about rescue Nigeria. That one na one big question where I believe say everybody is supposed to dey ask for Edo State now. And wetin make our governor come quickly go defeat candidates for Labour Party when he belong to PDP, and when he dey support presidential candidate for open, wey be say he even attend the primaries, support Atiku Abubakar. We see most of the followers like the likes of our former senator, person of Edobo Ezamere. We see some of our leaders for Edo State like the likes of Tommy Kimi. They still queue behind our governor. They still make you support Atiku Abubakar. We all know say that one a very big problem to our country. They don't sell all our assets. No be news anymore. So inside all of these things what we talk about, the question what we want to ask is, are we really doing the right thing as Edo people? Are we really doing the right thing as Edo people? The things what we do now, the right things we do, because of say election they come, we dey forget our state. No, they don't bamboozle all of us now. We don't do for they think of Peter Obi. Meanwhile, they want use Peter Obi to gather on a more stupidly support Peter Obi. Maybe they can't go see hijack the House of Assembly again, so that nobody go feel ask our governor. See, one thing I want to let Edo people know, inside last year alone, Edo State gets over 100 billion naira cash. One of the largest revenue we don't ever see, from loan, from FAC allocation, and for internal generated revenue. We see over 1 billion naira. They no build bridge for our state. They no build better road for our state. In fact, no road where our governor don't construct where you go fit compare with road where Oshomole do before Oshomole come out. I'm not sure say you get any time for Oshomole where Oshomole did for office for 8 years, where Oshomole gather reach 100 billion naira in 1 year. But our governor don't see over 100 billion naira in a year. We still need to fit land with our aeroplane. Then when we some of us where they take flight, where they come with air transport, particularly those of Naija diaspora. No, I let the feel land for nights. The other day, I saw some people they carry their gun land for Port Harcourt because they don't get landing costs for Benin for night. That one they make people they spend extra income to fit navigate themselves. Back to Edo State when it be say our governor they boast of having no more power. Very many things we don't see, and don't forget say our governor saying be technocrat. Oh. Our governor saying be technocrat. So we could try to marry these things so that more know who they really talk true. We don't see that the governor we can come say our governor DNA get the way it be. I don't believe say really happy for that statement put body. But the question to ask, we say, why be say those people don't fair come and say governor they do well, governor is the best governor. Why be say now they don't follow governor the shift they go Labour Party? Waiting happen. I know we say governor don't say he want the camp leave the party wey dey for PDP. Now just because he want make sure say nobody come question am through the House of Assembly. And I know say most things wey we dey some of us dey talk at times. When we don't foresee and we talk and they go say more we shut up at the end of the day. Now waiting go still play out. I tell when I say if Obaseki come, there's really nothing he will come and do for a second tenure. Let us bring in somebody who is fresh, who will do more. And after that 4 years, we close the door on that person and bring on that person. They say no, say I'm supporting Godfatherism. Hey, this one, hey, that one. At the end of the day, it clear for people why. Say for over 7 years for our state now, we never feel they see a very positive dividend of democracy. If they go renovate one classroom block, they go show am, carry camera go video am from up, video am from side, video am from back, video am from front. Road projects wey our governor start since first term up till now, some of them dey beg for completion. Even inside last few weeks, una say governor don still go there, go dey talk about the issue of Orion Wabraka road. They talk say they must deliver the road before December. We still dey the state, we go still see am whether before December the road go dey delivered or not. This na road wey governor don start since first term. Many things. Kenwa road wey we talk about, Gelegele Seaport, Industrial Park, 300,000 job. All of these things we no dey see am, but we just dey fall for am. Even Sapele road, wey be federal road, wey our governor say him go fit do without the help of federal government. Till date, we still dey battle with the road. The road never still see the light of day, despite the fact say our government sees witness very huge resources, and our government no get too much project at hand, na small projects they do. But till date, we never see the dividends. Now all these things we dey talk, they come out. If una look am, even when some of our brothers like this ones wey they call the cracking boss, Obaseki and Stanley, if una go their war these days, na the issue of Obi movement and all of them they talk about. The question to ask is, wetin dey happen with our current government? Is it that the PDP is not doing very well in Edo State, and now they are now chanting a new course? Before they do, make them still accept to say under the PDP, the governor never do it because they fight, and more we agree with that concept. No be say they sit inside one party that they preach about on that party, their principal sit in one party they preach about on that party. All of these things now I want me to marry, so that before una dey tell una people from diaspora say make they go vote, more una tell them wetin they make una let them know wetin they go vote for. Because this our government, the wayo way don't put us is too far for us to comprehend with. But our people need to feel see am. But some of us, we God don't give the wisdom to feel understand this thing. We go see this and analyze them to the best of our ability. As soon as see and do, know say our governor don't come out to say everybody is now obedient. But Mokuna ask why be say some SSAs and some loyal boys or friends of the governors that they be candidate for the House of Assembly seat for Labour Party. Why be so? Why governor no feed them for APC? But I don't forget some of these people don't shout say Oduma is coming, Oduma is coming. When some of us come out drop bomb blind and say they even carry us go cut say 200 million naira suit, we say no wahala we dey. Now again they don't see shift, they are bamboozling us. Meanwhile the money where they demanding for Edo people, nobody they know the whereabouts. Nobody they know how they take the manage this money positively for us. Might be these things will make us the talk. So my conscious Edo people, I beg as una they see the support to be which una dey entitled to, make una see they come out, they see they hear, they talk about the truth as it be. Because it go dey very wrong say our governor wan use the platform of Obi take Nicodemusly bamboozle una. Mona go vote against vibrant comrades and vibrant aspirants wey dey come out for that parties like APC, ABGA, ADC. Candidates they will see do primaries where they come out for that political party. They believe they want impact more. Mona no can go use the issue of Obi is coming, change Nigeria, new Nigeria, Obi movement. They can go vote people who can see help our governor collapse our state for us. Now some of us come out the talk because with 9 members, so we never see governor do oversight function. And these 9 members, they even win from another party. Some of them even come out and say they hold them at gunpoint. Some of them come out and say they force them, put them inside motor, they wear nika, they go do inauguration. We know how this House of Assembly takes stand today. To the extent they be say overnight 9 the MP speaker for inside where they be 9, they put on that speaker. That speaker has been there today. That speaker they even come back to the house again. Now that speaker they talk about House of Rep. Meanwhile, na first thing they do. So some of these things we need to know why it be so. Wetin come make her be like this? Why it can't happen the way they happen? Wetin make her not be the way it's supposed to be? Why it can't be the way we not talk and may be? So all of these things now we need to the ask, because my primary concern first na Edo State. In whatever thing I do, my primary concern, whatever politics I play, my primary concern first is Edo State. So now if you say governor boys on the corner, they want the bamboozle and say Obi. All what they want people to do is that people can help them to vote in their Labour candidate. They don't care about Obi. They know Obi will not win. They don't care about Obi. They know that Obi is going nowhere. So all they want you to do is to help the government of the day to use your resources again and your goodwill again to voting House of Assembly members that will be loyal to the governor, so that the governor can continue doing and running our government the way he likes. And I don't think that's the best for our democracy. I don't think that will be the best for those of us who are in Edo State. To remember, even if Obi becomes the president of Nigeria, Obi does not have any immediate impact he can carry out until the expiration of Governor Godwin Obaseki sometime in 2024. So if we never dey open our eyes, dey see the handwriting on the wall, e good make some of us come dey conscientize the way the matter be.
For watching Benin Naija TV, please help us to share and also leave your comments without insults. See you in my next video. Bye bye for now.